Hey, I hope all is well with you. I got something interesting to talk about. The past couple of months, actually, I've been, what's the best way to say this? I've been mind blown with third wave water. And it's a long time since I've used it, but now that I've been using it for the past couple of months, there's a couple of things that I would want you to know in order for you to probably make the best buying decision that you need to. So we're gonna talk about this soon, but let me show you what I'm talking about. I kind of went down the rabbit hole of getting every possibility of third wave water. I think it's important that we try different things out as we make our coffee and trying to determine what we like about coffee and all that good stuff. But in this case, why would you want to get third wave water? Does it actually make your coffee taste better? Most of the time, I would say yes. Truthfully, I will only give you 2 tips, 2 reasons why you should go for third wave water. If you were to ask my wife, she would call it bullshit. That's the story for another day. Here's the first reason why I believe you should get third wave water. It's easier to brew your cup of coffee. Okay, let me demonstrate in actually making cup of coffee. Now, look at this bed right now. Watch me pour. Look at that. This coffee is about a week off roast. It's still blooming, but it's not crazy like explosive as you would use if you were using like filtered water. Wait a couple more seconds. Get that proper bloom. Look at that. Look at that. Look how evenly distributed the coffee is. You see how it's not explosive or anything like that. And as I pour, it just goes down. I can have as shallow or as full of a coffee bed that I want. Look at that. Looks really good, right? I've only really witnessed this with third wave water. I've used filtered water many times and my coffee always looks like shit. It's always on the ridges. It's kind of uneven sometimes. And yes, I think that does affect a little bit of the extraction flavor. But, you know, I believe from this type of bed that you're seeing right now, witnessing firsthand, me not doing any magical tricks, this is third wave water actually. Look how cool and even that bed looks. I know you can't wait to drink that cup of coffee. So that's literally tip number 1. It's just easier to brew your cup of coffee. I know that may sound kind of crazy or a stupid reason to get third wave water packages and then after that getting the still water, but that's reason number 1 to get third wave water. See, look at that. Pure pretty, right? Beautiful. Now this is truly the most important reason why I believe you need third wave water in your life. Here's the coffee we just brewed, 1:16 ratio. Okay, and let's taste. Oh yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. Spent some time dialing this coffee in, so that's why it tastes really good to me right now. It is not my favorite cup of coffee. That is not really the point of me demonstrating me drinking a cup of coffee, right? The second reason why I believe people should get third wave water is that because it lets you know if your coffee is shit. It really does. Meaning that if your coffee doesn't taste as good as you think that it should, while after trying all the things that you're used to trying different recipes, you're trying different techniques, but if you're always still using like a filtered water type of scenario situation setup and the coffee isn't like enhanced, like boost up, because I think that's what this third wave water will do. It'll either enhance your coffee the way it is or it won't. And a lot of times I would always think that it was probably me or the way I brew a cup of coffee, but in this case I believe third wave water allows me to really truly understand what that coffee is truly really about. And sometimes it's not like that. there's been many times where I've had multiple tries and tribulations and all these things that I'm doing with cup of coffee, right? And the coffee just doesn't taste good. From there, at least for me, that lets me know that I just don't like this coffee. It doesn't do anything. And at times, the third way water really didn't even enhance the flavor profile of that coffee. So those are the two reasons why I believe third way water should be an arsenal in your coffee journey. It helps you understand coffee even more so. But I will say this though, because I'm kind of on this whole clarity trip, me personally. So I will do whatever I can in order to get just a little bit more understanding of what I'm drinking in a cup of coffee. I'm just kind of anal or kind of crazy that way, at least for now. But know your goals. If you don't care about a lot of that stuff and you're just trying to just make a cup of coffee, then don't worry about it. Like my wife, she doesn't care for it. She doesn't see that big of a difference, which is perfectly fine. But if you are a black coffee drinker, if you just, drink it black and you want to understand and appreciate that coffee even more so than what it can possibly be, because I believe that this third way water gives you the best possibility to see what your coffee is really made about, because that's really where I'm at. You may not be there. Ask yourself. Then once you ask yourself that, and if you want that clarity, even if it's just a little bit more than what you're customly doing, go for it. I think you will enjoy the journey even more so. And what it will do also is it will not frustrate you as much as you think it would, because if the coffee doesn't work, it doesn't work. You can move on to find another cup of coffee, or another coffee in this case, to enjoy and to love. So those are my two tips. It's easy as hell to brew a cup of coffee. As you saw, it's pretty easy, and you won't get that at all with just filtered water. And it lets you know if your coffee is shit or not, and you can continue on that journey or not. So this is me, OK at Everyday Bean, signing off. So talk to you later. Bye.